Welcome to the 2024-2025 Back to School Trainings Module 3. In this module, we're going to be talking about the WIDA Secure Portal. Part of these module trainings are for our Access and WIDA Alternate Access Back to School trainings. My name is Chris Williams. I'm the Program Consultant in the Office of Assessment and Accountability, and I'm going to be bringing you this module today. So let's begin. We have a series of module trainings for Access and Alternate Access Back to School trainings that we're going to be going through each of these modules with you. And today we're going to be discussing module number 3, which is WIDA Secure Portal. So let's begin. With the WIDA Secure Portal, we're going to be talking about the assessment training course and quizzes, about webinars, professional learning, and resources. So let's begin with this. With the WIDA Secure Portal, I have it linked where you're going to log into the WIDA Secure Portal to be able to get, and once you log in, you're going to be able to see how to choose your path. And you'll see a set, you'll see tabs up above. You'll see assessment training. You will also see professional learning. You will see webinars and see resources. And you'll be able to click on these different ones to be able to get to the path you want. So let's just talk about these things. When you log in to the WIDA Secure Portal with your account, you're going to, if you've been given, access to the WIDA Secure Portal by your district assessment coordinator, because that's who you need to go through in your district to be able to get to the WIDA Secure Portal, that your DACs are going to add you to a Google form. And then once they've added you to the Google form, then you're going to log in with your specific username and password. And remember that to get to whether you're screening or to the assessment trainings, they're all going to be underneath the WIDA Secure Portal. And those logins are specific to you. You do not share those. If you share those would be an allegation. So we don't want to start out with an allegation, and because we want you to be able to do the specific trainings and get credit for doing those specific trainings on the WIDA Secure Portal. So now that you've got access, what am I going to do? So now I see all this and it says choose your path. Well, what path are you going to choose? Well, I'm going to choose the assessment training because that's how I get trained on the WIDA assessments. Any of the screeners, and then you're going to start out by getting training on the WIDA screener for kindergarten and the WIDA screener online for grades 1 through 12. For students who are identified, to see if they're going to be identified as English learners. And so you're going to start that, and that'll take you to those. You'll click on this, and it'll take you to the next slide, which will show the assessment training. So I'll show you that in just a minute. But I do want to kind of, while we're on this, to kind of go over the other things that are on there. Well, you can get to, if you've got also later on, when it comes to access, the trainings for screening started July 1. And so every TA who is going to be screening started their trainings as of July 1 and going forward. And every year you have to be trained annually to give the screener and also to be able to give the assessments. So you have to take those trainings over annually each year if you're going to be a test administrator. You also have to make sure to go in to the appropriate ones. So you will also go into the access trainings and the WIDA alternate access trainings. You'll be able to go into those trainings for the assessment later on. Those start September 1 and go forward. So those are two different dates you want to keep in mind. screener. You start those trainings as of July 1 of the current year, and then you start the access and alternate access trainings as of September 1 of the current year that you're in. And you'll also, the next tab is professional learning. So when you get an account as a test administrator, you also get access to the assessment trainings and to the professional learning that WIDA has. And those are those e-learning courses that are self-paced that allow you to get, credit for those, and you can get ELA credit for those, that the ones that you complete. And that is free professional learning that we as the state pay for you to do. And these are year-long courses. So those always start, the new courses always start September 1 of the current year and go to August 31st of the next school year. And so those, you have a year long to be able to do those. And those are not just for your English, for your English learner teachers. Those are professional learning for your principals, your administrators in your district, also for your content teachers. And so, like, as a DAC, you can also get the content teachers who are providing, accommodations and services in the classroom to students and are working with English learners. They need to know what those scores are on access to be able to be able to see where their students are on the standards and be providing those standards. And then also beginning professional learning for the students. And we'll be talking about where we see more information about each of our assessments and things like that through our presentation. Any of the WIDA webinars are posted here on the webinars page. And if you're not able to attend them live, they're always recorded underneath the webinars page, and you can get those a week after they're done live. And then the last one is resources to be able to help you with your manuals and things like that, and anything else that you would need. Would be under resources. So there's lots of information that that's going to help your English learners with this. And so what you're going to do is that also each year, users, like if you already had an account and you move to a new district, if you already had a current WIDA Secure Portal account, you can still log into your WIDA Secure Portal account and go to your profile, and that'll be up in this corner. You can click on your profile and be able to update your new district and also your email to the current one, and save that information, and it'll be able to, you'll be able to still continue to use the username and password that you had previously for the WIDA Secure Portal. And so that's always an important thing to always keep up. Now, remember when I said when you click on the assessment training, what are you going to see? Well, you're going to be able to get to those into the courses and be able to, you'll see the course details, course resources that you're going to need, and you'll be able, when you click on assessment training, get into, you have to enter the course. So depending on what you're doing, for right now, what you should be doing if you've got any new students who need screening and they haven't taken access at all, then you would either, if they're in kindergarten, you'd click on the screener for kindergarten. If you're going to be doing second semester grades 1 through 12, then you would do the screener online training for those. And then later on, you'll see all the other assessment trainings that you can do. Access Online, Kindergarten Access, if you're giving that. Also, alternate access, if you're going to be administering that, you would have to do those particular trainings later on. And so this is very important to get to start entering the courses. And once you go through the course, you'll be able to take a quiz and be able to print out your certificate once you've completed the course and be able to give that to your district assessment coordinator so that way they can have that on file in their district office. Here are all the training courses that we have, and this just kind of goes over with you that annual training certifications are required prior to screening or access. Those will reset on September 1 instead of July 1 for access, but WIDA screeners are available as of July 1. And then the quizzes will be available for test administrators to retake each year for whether you're screening or for access. And then don't forget that, you know, as it's your responsibility as the test coordinators are responsible for ensuring that all test administrators have completed their trainings annually every year, that you have a copy of those. And also when you're, as a district assessment coordinator, when you're filling out that Google form, make sure that for new accounts to the WIDA Secure Portal, that as a DAC, that you're putting the most important, their information is their email address, the district, their school is correct, their first name and last name are correct. And so that's always important to make sure that we do have our current list of each year. And if you as a district assessment coordinator need a copy of your current test administrators for this year, you can always email me and I can give you that information for you. We went over the professional learning and why it's very important that with the professional learning that you are taking advantage of these these e-learning courses, these self-paced workshops, because you do them at your own pace. And that where can you get these? Not only can you locate these in the WIDA Secure Portal, but you can also, we sent this information through, WIDA sent them through WIDA Monday Mail and through the WIDA PD flyers. There's a flyer on our Kentucky member page, state page that we have on the WIDA website that has Kentucky's member page that has all that will have up-to-date information for you. It'll have our lots of information for you. And so that will be in a different module that you'll want to look at to help you through this particular process, to be able to see lots of other information and where that's located on our member page. Also, with, you know, we do have our contact information. You're more than glad to contact us anytime about any questions that you have in your district. And then linked here is our emails, so directly for you. We do have other back to school trainings besides just the access and alternate access that you'll want to take advantage of if you do other programs in your district. Also, in the Division of Assessment and Accountability Support, you saw on the previous slide all of our contact information, but also I have also provided our number that you can reach us anytime. as well as our general mailbox, which is dacinfo@education.ky.gov. And then also, I work with the English Learner program. And so any questions that you have about this, you can always contact me. My name, again, is Chris Williams, and here's my email address. And I do appreciate all you all do, and do appreciate you. I want to thank you again for all you do in the districts, and also thank you for attending not only these trainings, but also the screener trainings too on the WIDA Secure portal.